Thank you very much, Victor Howell. Big Saints win, playoff win here in the Superdome. Drew Brees joins us. We're outside the Saints locker room. Boy, what a roller coaster ride you guys went through. How would you describe this game?
Well, it obviously didn't start off the way that we wanted. It took us a little while to find our rhythm. Kind of took a shot on that first play of the game, and unfortunately it didn't work. Gave them the ball, and listen, they did a good job. They kind of jumped out ahead with those first 2 touchdown drives. But listen, we were calm, poised. We knew we just had to get it going, but just find a way to go down and get some points, which we did, and then able to cut the deficit 14-10 at halftime. The 2-minute drive was big, just momentum and everything, and then defense, big stop, third quarter, and then the drive, right?
The drive, yes.
The 23-play, 11.5-minute,
right.
Penalties galore, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, because a lot of those were going against us, but we were able to get a touchdown there, take the lead, and never look back.
11 minutes and 32 seconds. You've played quarterback for a long time in your football life. You ever had a drive that long, ever?
I don't think so. It was long. It felt long. When I got back to the sideline, I was looking forward to looking at the surface to see how many plays. It always tells you how many plays, and it doesn't tell you the time, but you look up the clock. I think there was 1.5, maybe a minute left in the third quarter, and you said, "Wow, where'd the time go?" But that's a good thing, because at the end of the day, I think we had the ball close to 38 minutes in this game to their 22, which you talk about time of possession, you talk about controlling the clock, controlling the line of scrimmage. We did on that drive, and I just think that kind of blew it open for us. I think that really wore them down. I think it really gave our team and offense certainly a lot of momentum. And defense was phenomenal in the second half. Didn't allow them to get anything going. And we did just enough to win. But it's the playoffs and it's hard fought, and you never know what's going to happen. And so if you fight, scratch, claw, and find a way to win.
Michael Thomas, huge on that drive. 3rd and 16, that was a monster play. Then you find him in the end zone. Just talk about those 2 plays and how they really set up things for this football team.
Yeah, we unfortunately had a couple 3rd and longs. We ended up converting, but that's not really the situation you want to be in. Had some negative plays 1st and 2nd down, and then obviously the penalties that put us behind the chains. But listen, he's a big time player, right? And he expects to make those plays. He expects to be in those positions where he has the opportunity to do that. That's what he visualizes. That's what he works for. And I hear about it on the sideline. I hear about it during practice. But it's good, man. I love that mentality.
I know you didn't play the way you wanted to early. What do you chalk that up as? I think a lot of people could point to rust. You haven't played football in 3 weeks, but that was very uncharacteristic early, this football team.
Well, our first 2 drives, not good, right? First drive was 1 play, turnover, and then the second drive was 3 plays and out. No yards, not even any yards. Listen, we took some shots. We took some shots. We were trying to back them off a little bit. And then unfortunately for us, we gave their offense the ball back quickly. They were able to go down and get 2 touchdown drives right in a row. So the first quarter just had the feeling that, man, we haven't done anything, and they've had the ball the whole time, which they did, But we recognized, all right, we have to get something going. We got to go down and get points. We got to get this thing going in the right direction. And listen, we were able to. 4th and goal, we go for it, get the touchdown to cut it to 14-7, and then obviously the 2-minute drive. So some good things started happening after that.
When you fall behind 14-0 and then you get the momentum back and you win a game like this, what can that do for this football team moving forward now? Well,
I think to your point, we took the necessary time off to get guys healthy. We had to get some guys healthy. We were pretty beat up there at the end of the season. So that was necessary. And yet, man, being not playing really a full game as a team for 3 weeks, that's you want to come out and play obviously better, but there's some things that we certainly had to work through early on just to kind of get back on track. And obviously as we think about, this week, it's just continuing to focus on the details, focus on the fundamentals, and really just the execution of the offense, right? The execution of the things that got us to this point.
Sometimes I ask you questions, you don't know who you're going to play next. You guys know you're going to play the Rams. You're going to host them next week. You've beaten this football team earlier in the season, but I know you expect even a better game this time around.
Man, they're a great football team. Listen, that was a great football game. When they were here, a bit of a shootout. I think both defenses are playing pretty good right now. Ours and theirs. So listen, this will be a hard-fought game. All right, NFC Championship. I think we had a feeling back then that we would be seeing these guys again. We hope to be here, obviously, we felt like they were going to be the team that would be here as well. And so this should be a great football game.
All right, I can't let you out of here before talking about your birthday. I mean, you got to enjoy the last couple of days of your 30s. You turn 40 on Tuesday.
Yep.
I know you're locked in with the playoffs, but you got to have some time away. Is there a party in the works? What's Drew Brees going to do when you turn 40?
I'm going to be studying Ram film on Tuesday, man. That's my big prep day. It's my son Balin's 10th birthday as well. So really, it's Balin's 10th birthday.
Right.
Mine is just kind of over here in the background, you know. It's Balin's 10th birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Ben.
All right, spoken like a true great father. Well, listen, congrats on the win. Happy early birthday, and we will see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, Drew Brees turns 40 on Tuesday. A couple more days in his 30s, guys. We're just getting rolling here outside the Saints locker room. Back to you guys.